4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
And that's why markets are trading up this morning, because apparently, according to the Chinese ministry, Beijing and the U.S. have agreed to simultaneously roll back tariffs as part of a phase one trade deal. And that's why markets are trading up this morning.
Yeah, they're saying that markets are up today. Maria's telling us over 200 points because of a trade deal is coming together with China. Well, I can tell you that's not true. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network, where you get the truth. You get the truth here. Now, I'm not going to hide. I'm an independent, not a Republican, not a Democrat. And what I like about independence is the word independent. We don't belong to a team. I'm not a team player. Oh, I'm a Republican. Oh, I'm a Democrat. I got to follow the team. I call them as I see them. And my members, my gang members all over the country, all over the world, they know that I'm negative on this market. But we've been buying stocks for a long time. Matter of fact, gold, we had a 60% return on gold alone. Even today with the market, I'm so negative on it. It just doesn't make any sense. We're taking positions that are long. See, I follow the money. I don't follow the noise. I just follow the money. If the big institutions are still in the market, and even though the stock market is so overpriced, the S&P 500 stocks are nuts. The valuations are crazy. But as long as the money's going in, as I always tell my members, let's just follow the money. When the market opens, let's lose our opinion. Because if we don't lose our opinion, we'll lose our shirts. So let's lose our opinion and follow the money. That's the beautiful thing with charting, with my charts especially. So here's what's going on. They're trying to sell us today. If you remember yesterday, let me go back. Yesterday, we were told the stock market yesterday afternoon at this time was closing negative. Then it finally closed flat on the day. And it was due to worries. They were worried, very worried, that the phase one of this trade deal will not be signed with China. We wake up this morning and the market's up 150 points pre-market because this morning they say just the opposite. There's going to be a deal with China. They're going to sign a deal with China. So wait a minute. Yesterday, they're not going to sign a deal with China, so they were negative. This morning, they're signing a deal with China, and it's going up. That's what they're telling us. But it's not true. It's just not true. Let me explain to you what's going on with this deal. Nobody's telling you the truth about this trade deal. So here we got stocks. These jibber jabbers are all excited about, there's going to be a deal with China. The stocks are railing to all-time record new highs because the two largest economies are going to sign an agreement to remove the existing trade tariffs, sparking a huge rotation in stocks today. Everybody's getting out of the bond market. They're selling their bond. They're all jumping into the stock market. The yields or interest on the bond market are soaring. That's not good. Because when you sell, if we got everybody selling bonds to jump in the stock market, you need the dollar to be going up with the yields or the interest. if you had, because you need that, because when you sell your bonds and the interest goes up, that means everything you purchase from here on today is going to be more costly. So you got to hope that your dollar's stronger to offset that increased cost. Instead, the dollar's going down, so that means we don't have anything to offset that cost. That's not good. But let's get back to the point with these jibber-jatters. There's not going to be a deal. It's not true. And I'm going to tell you why. Remember FTT. Remember those letters, FTT. And that's called Forced Technology Transfers. What China is saying, we will sign a deal and we will roll back our tariffs and you roll back your tariffs only if you stay out of our business with the FTTs. They got to remain in place. Now, what are the FTTs? Been going on for years. The FTTs is like, if I want to take my MV2 color-coded chart, where the color-coded technology that I have, that I developed, which tells me when to buy based on institutional monies going in, it turns green. When the institutions are pulling out and pulling money out of the market, it turns red. So there's a color technology that we developed in our chart. So if I decide to go to China and sell these charts, I have to partner and do a joint venture with a Chinese company that, of course, they're all owned by the communist government. And I got to sign a joint venture agreement. It's not voluntary. I got to do this. I'm forced to do this. So I got to hand over my color-coded technology that I spent a fortune on in over 5 years in development. I got to just give it to the communists so I can sell it over there. Now, this has been going on forever in China. It's called forced technology transfer. Now, they're saying today, now listen what she says, Maria Bartiromo.
And that's why markets are trading up this morning, because apparently, according to the Chinese ministry, Beijing and the U.S. have agreed to simultaneously roll back tariffs as part of a phase one trade deal. And that's why markets...
Yeah, but you know, she's not telling you what I'm telling you. Only if the Trump agrees that they can keep stealing our technology. Now, never, ever will China give that right up. Never. So here's what's going to happen. It's never going to happen. It would be, let's do it this way. It'd be like the same thing that if China said, okay, we'll do a deal, but you got to give up your healthcare industry. What? Now remember, the healthcare industry in this company is the largest employer. We have about 157 million people working in our workforce. And most of those people, a great source, a bunch of those people work in the healthcare industry. So that means we'd have to give up. They'd be asking us to give up the health care. Would we do that? Of course not. And next, let's say they said you got to give up the healthcare industry, you got to give up the auto industry, you got to give up the student loan industry, where all these people work. Of course not. Our country would go broke. We'd go broke. Well, it's the same thing with China. Listen what Newt Gingrich says.
The Chinese routinely sign things and then just cheat.
That's right.
So the question becomes, if they agree, for example, and I don't think they will, but if they would agree to quit stealing intellectual property, which would require that they, frankly, would have to retrain thousands and thousands of people. I mean, they have entire divisions of the People's Liberation Army dedicated to stealing American intellectual property. So they have a huge re-employment problem if they actually kept their word.
They'll never keep their word. They never do anyways. It's in their DNA. One thing about China, you're not dealing with normal people. The Chinese communists, they're not normal. So it's not going to happen, but they're using, and they've been using this deal for 2 years, the agreement. They're always talking about the trade agreement because they can use that anytime, that narrative, to get a good pop out of the market. Yesterday, when the market went down, and here we are in earnings season, a small window that's open, they got to keep pushing this market up. So this morning, they came back with this story. But they're not telling you the truth. Be back in a moment. Join my gang, Phil's gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Join us Saturday, November 9th for the Veterans Day Block Party, hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution. The best local bands, celebrities, food, and fun to celebrate those who served. Everyone welcome to come celebrate the military nonprofits of Sarasota over Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota.
Hi, I'm Kendra Simpkins, U.S. Army veteran and CEO of local veteran nonprofit Operation Warrior Resolution. Come celebrate Veterans Day with us at this free event with plenty of food and drink, live music, and celebrity surprises. Come show your support, honor our heroes, and have lots of fun. We provide peace to veterans in distress through the use of alternative methods.
Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org and click on the events page for the Veterans Day Block Party.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Join us Saturday, November 9th for the Veterans Day Block Party hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution. The best local bands, celebrities, food, and fun to celebrate those who serve. Do you understand? Everyone welcome to come celebrate the military nonprofits of Sarasota over Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. Starts at 1600 hours. That's 4 p.m. for those who don't know. For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org and click on the events page for Veterans Day Block Party. Be there.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by CashCallMortgage.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, CashCallMortgage.com. Jared Douglas. Check it out. If you're self-employed, you have a business, you're trying to get a home mortgage, sometimes it can be very difficult because you do have a business. Very hard the banks to work with. They keep asking for this, asking for that, they're a pain in the neck. I know I experienced it. My wife and I got a mortgage, and we sold our home. We bought another house, a condo downtown. It'd be downtown where our office is now in the same building. So it was convenient. And so we went and got a mortgage till we saw the other house. It was insane. Insane. It was crazy what they're asking you for because we had our own business. So Cash Call Mortgage, we found out about them, and bang, I mean, it was so easy. It was like 4 days, and it was done. Done. Because they understood, they specialize in folks who have their own business, people who are self-employed, and it works, okay? So check it out, cashcallmortgage.com. Tell them I sent you, okay? And you'll get a mortgage with no interest. No, only kidding. Okay, so let's get back to what is going on here. So you are being sucked in today believing that there's going to be finally a deal. Now remember, this stuff has been going on for 2 years. Every day when they want to pop the market, it's always good for 150 points. Do you remember when they came out about a month ago, 2 months ago? Remember on a Friday, the market went down about 500-600 points. I forgot what it was, something with China. And then Monday, pre-market, the market was up like 500 points. And they said, the president talked with the his Chinese counterpart on Sunday night, and everything's okay again, and they're going to sign the agreement. So the market opened, boom, bang, went up 700 points. We found out it was not true. There was no call Sunday night. They just made it up. And this is what Larry Kudlow has been doing with his team of Laffer and Moore. So just understand, don't chase this market today because of this silly, again, crazy rumor they're going to sign an agreement. It's not going to happen. It's impossible for a couple reasons. One is the deal was, look, we'll sign the agreement. China says, we'll sign the agreement as long as you let us continue to steal technology through our forced technology transfers, where, again, if I wanted to sell my charts overseas, I go over there. I have to join up with a communist a company that's owned by, of course, the Chinese, but owned by the government. I have to transfer all my technology, all the money I invested into the color-coded technology when to buy and when to sell, and I have to give that to them so that I can sell my products. They're never going to give that up because, first of all, like Newt Gingrich said, millions and millions and millions of people over there are employed. That's all they do is steal technology. They've been doing it forever. They're not going to do that. So here's what the president's going to do. They know they're not going to get a deal together. So they've been using this deal, using this narrative when they need it to pop the market. Every time they come in when they got to pop the market. And right now it's very important to them because, remember, earnings season started on about October 15th. And the banks report first. And they always rig it so the banks report first because they can easily manipulate the bank's earnings to make them really look powerful when they're not. So that sets the tone. And always remember, when the market earnings season starts, always buy the spiders. I always tell my gang, buy the spiders because the market is always going to go up. Always. For the first 4 weeks, I've never seen it not go up, once in a while. Because the sentiment is to the upside, because it's rigged to the upside, because they report the banks first. They really get this thing going. And then they report all the big boys at the same time the first 4 weeks. And then the excitement, and then they lowball everything, and they say their earnings are going to be really, really low, really bad. And then they come out and say, oh, look at this. Everybody beat their earnings expectation by 80%. It's all BS. So now we're coming on to the 4th week of the 6 weeks. And that's when things start tapering back. So the market's in deep trouble up here. Because remember, the market has no energy. It's running out of energy. We got over $4 trillion being pulled out of the market, going to the sideline. We're seeing, and here's what they're not telling you. Our earnings are horrible. So what they've been saying during this earnings season, July, August, September, they say, oh boy, earnings are terrific. Look at this. We have 80% of the companies report are beating their expectations. They don't explain it's the company's own expectations. Of course, companies lower their own expectations. But they don't explain that the earnings are horrible. The third quarter 2019 earnings report right now for July, August, September, we have a decline in the S&P, 3.7% drop. That's the first time the S&P reported 3 straight quarters of year-over-year earnings decline since quarter 4 of 2015. Can you imagine? Now, the other thing they're very worried about is the jobs number. They're not going to explain that. Remember how they lied to you about the job numbers? Oh, the job numbers are great, 128,000 jobs for October. No, they weren't. There was a bad job numbers. They declined by 51,000, but they never told you that. They never told you the average monthly jobs in 2018, every month we get about 223,000 jobs. 2019, the average is dropped by 51,000 a month from 223 down to about 172. Then when our October number came out, we dropped even further, down to 128,000. So we went from 2018 of 223,000 jobs a month down to 128,000 jobs a month. What are you, nuts? But they're telling us how everything is just fine, wonderful. The jobs are incredible, right? And not only that, but they're also masking the wages. The wages, they're saying, oh, our wages went up annually 3%. Yeah, because you're not adjusting for the cost of living, like health care. If you throw in the cost of living, your wages went down. So those 3 items, they lied to you. They lied to you. See, we don't lie here. We tell you exactly what to do and what stocks to buy, when to get in, when to get
Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Join us Saturday, November 9th for the Veterans Day Block Party hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution. The best local bands, celebrities, food, and fun to celebrate those who served. Everyone welcome to come celebrate the military nonprofits of Sarasota over Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota.
Hi, I'm Kendra Simpkins, U.S. Army veteran and CEO of local veteran nonprofit Operation Warrior Resolution. Come celebrate Veterans Day with us at this free event with plenty of food and drink, live music, and celebrity surprises. Come show your support, honor our heroes, and have lots of fun. We provide peace to veterans in distress through the use of alternative methods.
Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org and click on the events page for the Veterans Day Block Party.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Join us Saturday, November 9th for the Veterans Day Block Party hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution. The best local bands, celebrities, food, and fun to celebrate those who serve. Do you understand? Everyone welcome to come celebrate the military nonprofits of Sarasota over Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. Starts at 1600 hours. That's 4 p.m. for those who don't know. For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org and click on the events page for Veterans Day Block Party. Be there.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So again, today, the media, the jibber-jabbers are pushing the markets up big time today. Well, you see it's starting to pull back now because China is going to do a deal with the U.S. with tariffs. They're going to roll back their tariffs with the United States. It's not going to happen. It just isn't going to happen because China will never give up stealing our technology. It's in their DNA. Most of their country is employed because of stealing technology. In other words, it's called FTT, Forced Technology Transfers. So anybody going to China, like myself, if I went to China to sell my color-coded chart technology, I'd have to do a joint venture with a Chinese company and give them. I paid a fortune for this. It took me 5 years to put this together. I have to give it to them. They'll never give that up. Never. So here's what Trump's going to do. He's going to sign any kind of agreement with them just to have an agreement. He knows they're not going to ever keep their agreement. One thing about China, these are Chinese communists. Their culture, their whole life is secrecy. They have very little documentation. They never put anything in writing. Their culture is not to keep written records. You can never keep them to their obligation. I did business with Chinese. They're horrible. You make a deal with them at night, you come back the next morning, it's like they never talk to you. And they never will sign anything. They always put it off to the next day. Next day we'll sign, well, let me look at it. They never do it. It's awful. I dealt with them in the oil business. It's horrible. But that's their culture. It's not they're bad people. That's their culture. That's their DNA. So what's going to happen is Trump is going to turn around signing any agreement with them just to try to push the market up because he's in trouble. He's got to get this. He's got to make sure there's no recession. He's got to get this market up. So he'll sign some sort of agreement with them, but it's not going to mean anything because they're going to break the agreement. He knows that. But let's talk about this technology. This is wonderful technology. For example, let's take Apple. Now, we're up 12% in Apple. Now, I know you hear me talk about the market, negative on the market. Sure, I'm negative on the market because I tell the truth about the market. But we're still buying stocks until my technology, my charts turn around and turn red, which tells me the big institutions, the biggest insurance companies, the biggest banks, the biggest hedge funds, the biggest money managers, they're pulling their money out of Apple. I'm going to stay long. So if you have a chart here, if you have a mobile device, go to my chart right now, philsgang.com. I'm going to point out Apple. We own Apple, and we bought Apple. See when it was red, then it turned green? The minute it turned green, the technology told me that the institutions are now putting money back in. So we got in at around $228, and it's up to $258. So we got a return of 12%. Excuse me. But the beautiful thing is I don't have to worry about it. My members don't have to worry because we will have them out before it goes down. See, you're in a mutual fund or you're with a broker. He's never going to get you out before it goes down. And then when it goes down, you call them and ask, what should I do? What should I do? And I tell you to stay in, even buy more. Cost average down, they tell you, because they don't want you to ever get out of the market. Because if you get out of the market, you got to sell your stock. They don't make money when they sell your stock. They don't make money if you say, sell my stock short. They only make money if you buy. That's a terrible thing. With my color-coded technology, when it turns red, it's telling you, okay, you got a choice. You've made 12% return on your money since October, so you can either get out, put the money in your pocket, or you can reverse your position and go short. Now, what we do every day at 2 o'clock for our members, at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, we post a video and we go over each one of our stocks that are in our portfolio. For example, take Apple.
Looking at Apple, you can go ahead and add to Apple today as it's making a newer high. It's engulfed there, and move your stop in at 249.73.
So what he does is all of our stocks, that's exactly what he does. Every day at noon or 2 o'clock, we post that video. Our team gets together, we talk about the positions, and we get together and then do the video. So you know exactly what to do. And if you just do what we tell you to do and stop listening to these people on these fake financial business news networks, these cable shows. They're terrible. Here, listen to this. Remember when Maria Bartiromo said this?
Shows growth in jobs. Most sectors actually saw job creation, construction, manufacturing.
No, that was not true. Listen.
Manufacturing is not hiring, but that's where we've heard all the claims of, can't find skilled labor.
Right.
But in reality,
so she said they were hiring.
Shows growth in jobs. Most sectors actually saw job creation, construction, manufacturing.
No, but she's supposed to say that. She's on TV. She's getting paid to say that. Because remember, TV, they have to pay for that airtime. They got to sell that airtime. When Maria Bartiromo has her show, that costs money. You just don't go down on the air. Someone's got to pay for your time. You either pay for it yourself or you sell it through advertising. And most of the advertising is autos. You see, most of these people, most of these shows, all financed by auto companies. So they got to lie to get you to go spend so they can get advertisers. So CNBC and Fox Business and Bloomberg, they're all competing each other to get Ford, to get GM. So they're going to make you feel good, say anything to get you to go buy, to make you feel good so the advertiser will choose them. The advertiser, Ford, is going to either spend next quarter $33 million either with Bloomberg or CNBC or Fox Business. So they're going to say anything. That's why you hear from like Payne all the time.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
And it's not surging along. The economy is not surging. Our earnings are going down. Our wages are going down. Our GDP growth is decelerating, not accelerating. Decelerating. We've gone from 3.2% down to 2%. Now we're going to be at 1.5%. They'll tell you anything to make you feel good. So we just deal with the facts. Give you an example. Take our stock. We have a beautiful stock that we got into. It's up 10% right now. Intel. Bought that on around October 21st. So I'm going to put up on my chart Intel. I'm going to put up right now INTC. There it is, putting it up. And you can see when it turned green. And when it turned green, we bought because it told us when it turns green that the money is going in. So we bought it at 51.80. Today it's at 58.12. But here's the beautiful thing. When it turns red, it will inform us when the institutions are pulling money out. Now, your broker or your planner or your advisor, he's not going to. The guy that runs your mutual fund, he could care less because there's no fiduciary relationship with them. You have none with the guy that's managing your 401k or your broker. He hasn't got a fiduciary relationship with you. We've tried to get that done, tried to get it through Congress, but we can't.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Our responsibility is with our partners, our shareholders. You didn't hear him say you. Look, I'm 73 years old. I've been in this business for over 45 years. This is a totally different business than when I started. This is no longer you go out and you try to find undervalued stocks, and then it's a good company, stock's undervalued, the CEO, management was doing terrible, but the products are great, so you replace the CEO and his team, you hold the stock for another 5 or 10 years, and you make a lot of money. Those days are gone forever. Ever since technology was put in place, if you think large companies, people are buying undervalued stock, and they're buying because what the company does, are you nuts? Are you nuts? Goldman Sachs, all those banks, they don't buy undervalued companies. They're in stocks anywhere from 5 days to 5 months. That's it. Join my gang. It's only $39.95. Call now or just go to my site, philsgang.com. And when you're making money, please remember St. Jude. It works. Try it just for 1 month. $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Join us Saturday, November 9th for the Veterans Day Block Party hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution. The best local bands, celebrities, food, and fun to celebrate those who serve. Do you understand? Everyone welcome to come celebrate the military nonprofits of Sarasota over Veterans Day week on November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. Starts at 1600 hours. That's 4 p.m. for those who don't know. For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org and click on the events page for Veterans Day Block Party. Be there.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Now, we purchased Caterpillar here in October, and we have a 14% return on it. Okay. We purchased Goldman Sachs right before the earnings season started, so we got a 4% return. Intel, we got an 11% return. These stocks I'm giving you right here, Caterpillar, Goldman Sachs, Intel, Schlumberger, and AT&T. We've owned these stocks for almost 3 years now. 3 years. And what we do is we just don't sit there and let them lose money when the market starts going down. We make sure that the idea in making money in the market, what professionals do, what we do is we don't have a lot of stocks. You get big names, Caterpillar, Goldman Sachs, Intel, Schlumberger, AT&T, and you just follow 4 or 5 of these things. Because they're really 10 stocks when you're done, because you're also going to remember when we buy Intel, okay, and it turns green, tells you the institutions are buying it, the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds. So we do a buy on it. It turns green, gives us a buy signal. So we have our members. We put up the video, tell them exactly what to do, like we're doing with Apple.
Looking at Apple, you can go ahead and add to Apple today.
So he'll go on. And so at 2 o'clock we post that. And we post that for all our portfolios. Same thing with our ETFs. So it's so easy. This is totally different than it used to be. You're following the money. Okay, it's not like it used to be when you follow the fundamentals of the company, you follow its earnings growth, you follow the products, what they're doing, you're following the free cash flow of the company, you're following their margins. It don't matter anymore. Nobody does it with technology. Nobody cares anymore. Okay, Wall Street has become a casino, but it's a terrific casino. Okay, it's terrific. Because remember, stocks now go up 70%, actually more than that now, about 70% of the time. You just need somebody telling you with a certain group of stocks, so you're not all over the place. I mean, if you join my gang and you just stay with just these 5 stocks, just pick 3 of them, pick 2. And every day at 2 o'clock Eastern time, when we do the videos, and let's say you bought Schlumberger and Intel, stay with those 2. What's wrong with that? For the month of October, we have an 11% return on Intel. We have a 6% return on Schlumberger. Now what's going to happen, when the money starts coming back out, when the institutions pull their money out, we'll see it because it'll turn red, and then we'll turn around. And think about this. Think about it. They will short it. Most people, when they're in a stock, get me out, get me out, get me out. It's going down. Get me out, get me out. How many times has your 401k manager or your planner said to you, oh, okay, we're going to get you out because it's going to go down, but we're now going to turn the action where you're going to make money on the way down? I mean, think about it. If you are saying, get me out, get me out, get me out, what should I do? Get me out. You're convinced the stock's going down. What is better? There's nothing better. You're convinced the stock's going down. So why the hell are you going looking for another stock? Stay with the same stock. So if the stock's up 11% and the institutions pull the money out, it's going to go down. So instead of going to look for another stock to buy that hot stock, that's stupid. Just turn your position. But we do it all for you. And all we ask is you help the kids if you're making money. Okay, so listen to this. This is unbelievable. So I told you, let me play this cut right here.
You have this issue where it's really challenging to get economic growth. I mean, if you look at the last 6 recoveries, the average GDP growth was 4%.
All right, he's telling you it's tough to get economic growth. Why? Because we have so much debt. When you have $23 trillion in debt, you can't grow an economy. It's like having a rowboat and you take the Queen Mary anchor and put it with your rowboat. But listen to this.
You know, we see an underlying improvement in the economy.
Oh, so we got this guy lying. He comes on Fox or CNBC and he says this, though.
You know, we see an underlying improvement in the economy.
And he knows it's not improving. But he knows you don't understand that. He knows you don't know the difference between GDP growth and a banana peel. So he's going to say whatever he's got to say to convince you to make sure you don't get out of the market. But the other guy on the same station said the opposite.
You have this issue where it's really challenging to get economic growth.
So you got the same guy on CNBC saying it's challenging to get economic, which he's telling the truth. And you got the other guy saying, oh, the economy's improving when it's not. Isn't it amazing? I mean, it's just amazing to me. And then you have this.
As we look at the market setup, it feels as though people want to latch onto any incremental bit of positive news.
That's right. Give them positive news. Give them positive news. And boy, do they give positive news on Fox Business. I can't remember her name. On Fox Business, she's on with Maria's show. Listen to what she says.
The unemployment rate is still near a 50-year low. We have wages growing at close to the fastest pace in a decade. What is going right? You know why we love watching the market?
Listen to what she's saying. He's saying,
as we look at the market setup, it feels as though people want to latch onto any incremental bit of positive news.
And they know that. The people on Fox, the people on CNBC, the people on Barrett, they know that. They need to get the advertising dollars. They need you to go out and buy. But the same person turns around and says, like I said, this woman on Fox Business, on Maria's show, turns around and says something that's not true.
The unemployment rate is still near a 50-year low. We have wages growing at close to the fastest pace.
All right, they're growing to the fastest pace, really. Well, why don't you tell the truth? At 3% annually, you back in the cost of living, they're not growing at all. They're negative 1.3%. It's just amazing, isn't it? So look, join the gang. Follow me. My team every day will tell you through that. All you have to do is go to the video at 2 o'clock. Whatever stock you have, we have a video on. Do exactly what we tell you to do. If you want to be an activist investor, then you can come to our academy. Come online every day from 9:30 to 11, where we have the activist investor coming to our to our school, to our trading academy, to where they learn, if they really want to be active, how to use our other chart, the MV1 chart. If you want to be activist investor, you want to really learn how to trade. We're not talking day trading. If you want to really know how to trade. But the majority of our members are people just like you who are very, very busy. They're tired of losing money in the stock market when each bubble breaks. Remember, each one of these bubbles are man-made. The dot-com bubble, the housing bubble, okay, and now the QE bubble. They're all man-made. They're done on purpose so that the 1 percentile can make a fortune on the way up. While everybody else, the 90%, because rates are low, are going out consuming like crazy. And then they soon learn they can't consume as much because the dollars that they were consuming with deflated so much, the purchasing power got deflated so much, they need more dollars to buy the same item they just bought 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So consumption stops, and that's where we are right now, and we can see that. So consumption is stopping, is slowing. The economy is slowing because the dollar, the purchasing power. And what we're seeing is revenues of companies are slowing. Soon we're going to see revenues going down. We just saw that. Earnings are negative, but they're not telling you that. They're telling you, they're coming out and telling you, oh, look at this. The companies are beating their estimates by 80% to make you believe, wow, they're doing good. They're beating their estimates by 80%. But see, they don't tell you the other side of it. The earnings are negative. Negative. They haven't been this bad since, 2005. But they aren't going to tell you that. And this quantitative easing, this market we're in right now, remember what they did? They printed $33 trillion to stick it in the market. That kills the purchasing power of your dollar. And for every $8 of that $33 trillion, guess what? The economy gets a return of just $1. $1. That's it. But Wall Street gets, Main Street gets a return of $1, while Wall Street gets a return of $352 on $1. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Just try it for 4 weeks, $39.95. It works. And help the kids at St. Jude. Hey, we'll see you on the charts. Join my gang now.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to